Alrighty, what's going on guys, I'm Solo Bandit and welcome back once again to CARX Drifting Online. Today we have another 180 drift tune for you. This is going to be for the CARAVAN G6. I have got no idea what this is in real life. Is it a Volvo? I don't know. I've actually never even seen one of these in real life before. It's not something that's common to New Zealand, but nevertheless, it's in the game, so it's going to get a tune set up. And it's a lot of fun. It honestly is. Like most cars like this, they're extremely underrated, and this is definitely one of those cars. So, like always, I kept it nice and clean with the color. Not actually a fan of the color, so I might just change that a little bit here. Kind of looks like vomit, so let's go ahead and make it a little bit more dense with its color there, and maybe lower that down. Bring that across to the green slightly more. Give that a little bit more light. A little bit more green, I think. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We'll keep it like that. The vomit green just wasn't doing it for me. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. Was this better than the previous color, or should we have left it as the other color? And I think I have to say this every video now. The wheels. I have to keep it the same with every car, it seems, right? Because I've been going for these more clean style looks, I've been just going ahead and using what I've said in the previous videos. If you don't have time, or you just want a generic color which looks good on everything, the black inserts with a silver lip. It literally goes with everything. I can't stress this enough. It legit goes with everything. And this just proves my point once again. So, I'm not going to showcase the color here because I just showcased it. But we're going to go ahead and jump into a room real quick. Or just a test drive, show you guys what this thing can do. Let's go ahead and jump on to... should we do N-Ring? Not N-Ring, Red Ring? Or should we do Cami Road? I don't think this thing's got the guts to do Cami Road. I'm not 100% sure. It's a little bit finicky, this car. So I think we might just showcase it on Red Ring. Once again, this is a car more suited to a small to medium sized track, and it is a base build, so it's going to work for literally every track. It's not going to be crazy. I never noticed that. Look at the fuel cell in the back. That's sick. Anyways, it's more of a base build, so it's not going to be crazy competitive. You can make it better, but it's going to be good enough for literally anyone to just jump into this thing and have an absolute blast. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Oh goodness, I've already spun out. That's not a good sign. Don't worry, we got this. Go. Nice. Let's go ahead and pop out another lap. You know, people always say, how do you make it look so easy? You know, you literally just pick up any car and you can just absolutely shred it. Well, I'm pretty much the same in real life as well. Not when it comes to shredding. I've actually hardly ever drifted. I've only done a couple of drifts in my actual life. But honestly, I think when I get to that point of building my first drift car, I'm not going to have any issue. I've done drift karts, I've drifted my brother's cars a few times, done a few burnouts in my own cars, and, you know, had no issue. I'm no expert, but, you know, I think I'm going to do alright when that time comes, and I'm pretty confident in that. Okay, so wasn't talking there for a second. I was so like always, this is a base tune, guys. So this car can be made way more competitive than it actually is. You already know how it is. I always allow for you guys to add your own salt and pepper to these builds to make them cater to your own personal style. There's no such thing as a best tune for everyone. Everyone has completely different styles. So this thing absolutely shreds, by the way. It's a lot of fun, and it sounds dope as well, not gonna lie. Now also, a lot of people ask me, how am I able to pretty much shred anything? Now, I think that comes down to the fact that, well, in real life, I'm pretty handy when it comes to things that drive. No matter if it's a motorbike, I'm pretty quick to learn these things, and that pretty much comes from my farming background. Dairy farming for quite a few years when I was younger, and you've got to learn to adapt, and you've got to learn to drive all sorts of types of things. So once you learn pretty much how to drive a bunch of really strange vehicles, everything is just instantly easier. So that's how I managed to do it. It's just always been the case. And that's why I always say, never get comfortable. Never get comfortable with just one car. When you're always switching it up and testing out different cars, you get a better feel on how things react and how things are supposed to feel, and, you know, how to become and adapt to other vehicles. That's just my personal preference. I just think it's easier to adapt to every car in the game when you are not afraid of testing them all out. Man, this thing is so much fun. Okay, so I'm not going to go ahead and showcase the color because, like I said, we already showcased it. If you want to see it, go and rewind the video and you will be able to see the color ID. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the mods. For the mods, we are using the Ultimate mod. For the body kits, we are using Missile. Front lights, stock. Front bumper, Missile. For the hood, Missile. Fenders, Missile. Roof, R&T. Side mirror, stock. Roll cage, custom performance. Side skirts, Missile. Trunk, Missile. Rear bumper, Missile. Spoiler, R&T. Tail lights, stock. Exhaust, custom bodyworks. And over to the wheels, we are under R&C, and they are dirt cheap. Right here. Okay, now over to the tune setup. Alrighty, there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this build. If you did, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you've watched this video this far, you already know how it is. You probably should have already subscribed and liked the video. Double check if you haven't. Make sure you share this video with your friends, everyone that you possibly can, so we over here can grow and continue growing our community, because you already know how it is. We want to go ahead and turn this into real life and actually do some real life drifting. That's the end goal. So, with that out of the way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. I'm thesolobandit, and I'll catch you in the next video. Later.